welcome Sagittarius. So nice to see you again. I am Nicolene, and today we're pulling 3 cards for you from the fairy pack. This is a timeless reading and will mean different things to different people. If you know your sun, moon and rising signs, you can check those out too. If not to worry. If you're just curious about any of the other zodiac signs, follow your instincts and watch those too, because there might be something in there that you find useful. So without any further ado, let's see what important messages come up for you today. Hey Sagittarius, I have pulled 3 cards for you, and the first one is the Rainbow Fairy. So the Rainbow Fairy apparently lives within the 7 rays of creation, the literal rainbow, as you can see there above her head. The 7 color rays of the spectrum. And she encourages you to find joy and to rejoice in the blessings that are flowing to you. So this really is almost the reminding of the hope that the rainbow brings after some stormy skies have passed by. The Rainbow Fairy asks you to watch out for signs and subtle messages that are coming to you from the universe, upon whose guidance you must act, she says. She tells me that the number 7 may be significant to you at this time. And she also tells you that in order to come to enlightenment and for you to be blessed, you maybe need to spend a little bit of time in engaging in some creative activities, because that's the way that you will get your power. You'll allow that energy to start flowing, which will then benefit you in so many different ways. The Rainbow Fairy also reminds you that you may have very many helpers and protectors in the unseen world that you may not even be aware of, but she definitely says that they are there. So if you're needing a little bit of help, ask for it and expect it, and know that the divine guidance every day is provided for you. All you got to do is you've got to ask. She does bring in harmony into your life experiences. She brings joy, and she brings also a new perspective. And as we said, that hope, So sometimes when we look at old things in an old way, we might, our hope might diminish, or we could lose hope. But the Rainbow Fairy really does bring through that energy of saying, anything and everything is possible if you just focus on it. And something I've just noticed here with her that I'd never noticed before, and I've owned these cards for several years, is the crystals that are surrounding her. And those are the clear quartz crystals. They come in very many forms. This is just a single little point, but the clear quartz is your master healing crystal. So I would definitely say that part of the Rainbow Fairy's message is all about healing, healing in a wholesome way, in all levels, in all directions, for all things, for the highest good of all. So that really is what a lovely message. It's a very high vibrational message, and hope that she brings, and some harmony that she brings into your life there. So that's your first card, Sagittarius. Let's see what your second card is. Okay, your second card is the Mountain Troll. So the Mountain Troll's message is that this is a time for you to be steadfast and firm, to stay grounded, and to make healthy eating and lifestyle choices. So, I always have to laugh when these kinds of things come up for me. Now, the Mountain Troll, as you can see by the picture, he's surrounded by stones and mountains, obviously, but he also brings through crystal energy. And he is talking about the crystal energy that will be quite helpful for you. And maybe that's where in your first card with the Rainbow Fairy, the crystal energy really let itself be known. You really can't make this stuff up, honestly. So if any of you are drawn to crystals, or like to work with crystals, now might be a good time for you to get some nice grounding crystals around you. Some the clear quartz crystal can be a good substitute for any crystal, so that might be a good start if you don't have anything else. But I do feel that with this energy, the mountain troll and the rainbow fairy are telling us that utilizing the lovely energies that the crystals provide us will be most helpful. So the mountain troll also, because he's such a steadfast being, talks about moving forward with confidence and with certainty and knowing yourself to be safe and secure and protected. Okay. He also tells you to learn from nature, because all of her cycles and manifestations teach us every single detail on how to live our lives without harming ourselves or others and without breaking spiritual laws. So this is very much about you building your plans on the foundation of stability, in unconditional love, in a I think the Buddhists would call it a non-violent way. In other words, without your needs, wants, or decisions encroaching on or harming anybody else's life negatively. So that is definitely a very strong theme that seems to come through from the mountain troll as well as that lovely rainbow fairy. So that's your card 2. Let's see what your third card is. Your third card, Sagittarius, is Dancer in the Moonlight. Now, this card is strongly associated with the goddess Isis, that most people know from the Egyptian sort of realm. So Isis is also the mother god. She's the mother goddess. She's the protector spirit. She is thought in by many people as being the Egyptian version of the Mother Mary, or the Egyptian version of the mother in any of the sort of Hindu type traditions, so Durga, or even Kali when she's not too pleased. But she really is the mother that is soft and gentle and nurturing where needs to be, but also that is strong and vicious and protective and not negotiable when it comes to protecting those that she is mothering. So the real mama bear type energy, or that lioness protecting her cubs type energy. So this is very much when this Dancer in the Moonlight, the moon energy, the Isis energy comes forward. It's very much about reminding you that your strength is centered within. It's also teaching you that just because we might not act strong, just because we might be gentle and we might be peaceful or harmonious or playful or whatever, does not mean that we're not strong. So just because you're strong and courageous and powerful doesn't mean that you need to be a bully. So Isis and the goddess and the Dancer in the Moonlight want you to express your magnetism, your mystery, and your grace in the light of wisdom, so that no shadow can fall over your glory, your power, that which is your highest good. So the guidance here is for you to spend some time connecting to and developing your own intuition. And developing your intuition will change your life in magical and mysterious ways. You can draw from your secret well of wisdom that you'll find deep inside of you, to find sometimes very skillful ways to weave delicate situations together in ways that create the happiest and most beneficial outcomes for you. So they're just talking about trusting your instincts, and sometimes as you see her with the tambourine, just the all the little bells and shakes and decisions and all the little bits work together in a harmonious way, the same way as having very many stars in her sky creates the most beautiful night sky. So all these little aspects and experiences and situations that we have lived through and created and imagined and thought about and projected even, how all of them actually add together to form the beautiful tapestry of our lives. Wow, that is a lovely message. And she's also just bringing me my awareness to her garments, the flow, it's almost like she's dancing, besides dancing on moonlight, as the card says, but I mean, that's dancing on dreams and dancing on expectations and dancing on lightness, and of course, when you are dancing, you need to be light, you need to be light-footed, because we don't, clump around the dance floor. We'll put our feet through the the moonlight. If you had to clump, your dance wouldn't be a very elegant dance. And she's just encouraging you and guiding you to step lightly on the earth, because you are supported. And I think that comes through with your second card, the Mountain Troll. You are supported. Remain grounded, and by remaining grounded, you're better able to connect with the higher realms, which will then bring through those intuitive messages and nudges and encouragements and everything else that just makes our life so much easier to navigate in so many different ways. So that's a lovely message for you, Sagittarius, and I hope that you found value in this, and I would love for you to comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me, is this the kind of content that you'd like to see more of, or do you have any other suggestions that you'd like me to look into? If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed and liked, and even shared the content. That's also great. So thanks for spending your time with me. I hope you found value in this, and until we meet again, you take care, stay blessed, and look after yourself. Bye for now.